Alright, so hello wonderful 7th graders to this weekend's homework tutorial. The first thing that you are going to do is access Haiku, your class's Haiku, by logging into Gmail and going to Bay History 7. Next, hover over Unit 2, Latin American and Global Environmental Issues, and click it. That will bring you to this page. Scroll down and we want to be in chapter 10, indigenous cultures, right? Click that. Scroll down and this is what you guys want, Dakota Access Pipeline. Seventh grade. Now the second part of your video, simply to play the video, and then we're going to finish this sheet that I gave you all today in class, okay? And directions up here if you need to reread. Go ahead and finish anything that you did not complete. So this is Liz. I'm going to write down Liz McKenzie. She's with the Navajo tribe. As more groups come up who oppose constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline, I'm going to list them. As the groups come up that support constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline, based off of this video, I'm going to list them, okay? And list all of them. Now, these next boxes, right? What reasons are they giving? So what explanations or reasons, right? So they are opposing it because, and I'm going to zoom in here, they're saying that the Standing Rock community depends on water as their primary source, and a spill there in the Standing Rock community will be catastrophic. That's an example of something you might write in this box. Now, just pay attention also to what I'm doing so that I don't have to watch this video over and over and over again. I am writing down the time in the video, right, where each of these things are being mentioned, okay? So that is a note-taking technique that I want you guys to practice as well. So go ahead, this is the second part of your homework, and go through each box, right? What are the reasons? It's the same thing, so I'm just giving you more space to do so. And if you turn it over on the back of this, the back of this sheet, there's, I think, 2 more boxes to do it as well, okay? All right. As the video continues, I also want you to write down things that are for the other side, right? So there are plenty of reasons to support the construction of the Dakota Access Pipeline. It brings money, right? It will create jobs. It's not as harmless as people think it is, okay? These are all different reasons why you would support. So list those as well. We'll decide where we stand later. Now, very important information. You should also go through and list this on the back. So, more than 2,000 significant accidents, right? I'm going to go ahead and list that here in the very important point section. I'm going to go ahead and list everything that they mentioned that I think is very important, that I will use to support my position in my argument. So you're going to watch this video and complete this handout that was given to you in class. So that's the second part of your homework, okay? Now, the last part of your homework will be to complete your youth activist letters graphic organizer, okay? Now, all I want you to do with this one, okay, right underneath the video here, you have respect our waters letters. So this is how you complete this. So here are a bunch of letters. Tariq, Anna, there are a bunch of them. Anastasia, your job is to only pick 3 of them, A, B, C, okay? So, for example, let's say that I pick Anna, right? I'm going to come back here and I'm going to put who wrote this letter. Well, in this section A, I'm going to put Anna wrote it. That's it. Where does the author live? Well, let's see if we know where she lives. She's a member of the Standing Rock tribe. So I'm going to put in this section A, because this is Anna's letter, I'm going to put Standing Rock. She lives in Standing Rock community. right? What is her tribal affiliation? She's a part of the Standing Rock tribe. Okay, the directions for this sheet are up here. But you get the point. List at least 2 reasons from the letter, right, of why they oppose the access pipeline. So you're going to read this letter, and then you'll list 2 reasons why author A, since we're in the first one, author A, and then I'll list 2 reasons in author A. After I finish that one, I'm going to select another letter. It can be anything. You might want to do Emma. If I'm doing Emma, I'm going to come up here, and in section B, I'm going to write Emma wrote the letter. Then I'm going to follow it again. Right here, in this section is where I will say where Emma lives and what Emma's affiliation is, okay? Right here, I'm going to write at least 2 reasons why she opposes the Dakota Access Pipeline. So you're going to do that, the same thing for section C, which will be your 3rd letter. The very last thing in part of your homework this weekend, I want you to make a choice, okay, on where you stand. Are you going to write a letter from the perspective of people that support constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline, or are you going to write a letter from the view or the position of people that oppose constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline? And finally, do you feel as though you're pretty neutral? Meaning you may say, I support constructing the Dakota Access Pipeline, but I think it should be rerouted through another territory. It should not go through Native Americans' territory. So that is what I want you to do, and you're going to put your position right here. So I support, or I oppose, or I'm neutral right here in this section, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is what I encourage you all to do. After you get all the information from the videos and after you get the information from the letters, I also, in addition to the video and the letters, go down here to additional sources, okay, and do your own research to gather more information that will support your position.